Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 video here today. In this video, I'm going to be doing a guide on the Once Upon a Time in Gielinor quest, and I'm going to be doing the final 3 parts of this quest, which is a 4-part quest, because I already did a guide on the first part when it came out in February of this year, or it was either February or January, but I will leave a link to the very first part of this mini quest, or the very first mini quest of this quest in the description. So you're going to want to start there and then come back to here for the final 3 parts. So that first part is called Foreshadowing. You're going to want to complete that and then come back for this second part, which is called Flashback. And in order to do this, you're going to need to go to Death's office, which you can do by either coming to the PVM hub or going to the Draenor Lodestone and walking north. And then you come through and go into Closure's study. And you won't need any items for any of these 3 parts or any skill requirements. So yeah, it's all pretty basic. And then you want to walk through this annoying rope maze, which will waste a lot of your time while doing all of these mini quests, and talk to Closure here in the office. Accept the quest for Flashback, and then there'll be a little cutscene that's going to play of Relomia talking to Closure. And I don't know how to say her name exactly. I'm going to say Relomia. And if that's wrong, I'm very sorry, but who knows? It's Relomia. Relomia. Seems fine to me, but could be something else. So yeah, as you can see, you and Closure are here, and you're just going to watch her talk to him. So yeah, if you're anything like me, you did that first mini quest when it came out, and then didn't really pay attention to the rest of them as they came out, and now have to do these final 3 on this day of release, because of course completing the final part of this mini quest series gives you a shard of the Golden Party Hat, which has started today, the Golden Party Hat hunt. And I'll be making another video today to talk about that, as well as all the other patch notes and updates that have come out today, because there are some pretty big changes, namely to Magma Tempest, and there's also a pretty small Ninja Strike today, which I want to talk about as well. So some good stuff coming, but going to keep this focused on the quest. Just figured I could talk a little bit during this cutscene. There are several different cutscenes you're going to have to sit through for these, but they're actually kind of pretty funny if you do watch them and you are familiar with RuneScape's quests. This one, not as much, but the rest of them are kind of like quest related from quests that you probably have done in the past. So once that cutscene is over, you can now teleport to the Varrock Lodestone, and you're going to want to go to the Blue Moon Inn there and talk to the bartender. So yeah, we're going to go there now. Hopefully you do have the Varrock Lodestone. I guess I didn't mention that as one of the so-called requirements, but if you don't have it, you can teleport to Lumbridge and run to Varrock from here. But yeah, go ahead and talk to the bartender, whose click box is a bit suspicious. And then you're going to want to hit yes to get the note. You're going to want to read that note. And then you need to head over to the Jolly Boar Inn, which is the one pretty much next to the Infernal Source dig site. And you can get here quicker if you use your Wicked Hood to go to the Earth Altar, use a Lumberyard teleport, or use some form of maybe like the Master Archaeologist outfit to go to the Infernal Source. I'm just going to run there because this is on my backup hardcore, and I don't have any of that stuff that I mentioned. So yeah, I already completed this quest series on my main and on my main hardcore. So I figured it would be best to do the guide here on this account. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Just head over to this pretty massive bar, which is not really very popular considering its location. But yeah, Infernal Source is right there. So come over to the bar and talk to Relomia here, and you'll go through a pretty long dialogue, and eventually she will give you a stack of biographies, after which point she will teleport away. And then you can teleport back to either the Draenor Lodestone or the PVM hub, or however you want to do it, to get back to the Closure office place. So I'm going to be using the PVM hub. Just use exit to Death's office and go over and through the door. Pretty simple stuff here. And you're going to want to talk to Closure again, And then this is where you'll begin having the memories of prior quests play out, and that's where you're gonna need to basically correct the events that happened so that they're actually accurate, as opposed to the ways that they're depicted in these initial cutscenes. Because these people from these quests are apparently supposedly dead according to Closure's stories, but I guess like he knows that that's not right or something, and you need to come correct the errors. So come over here. We're going to start with Merlin. Talk to him first, and you will be sent to the Camelot Castle. This is a memory of the Merlin's Crystal quest, and they've got a very flattering depiction of your character here, who's going to demonstrate the incorrect memory. So you want to click the oniric manipulator, however you say that, and hit play the memory, and you'll see your character will be like, how do I get into this crystal? And it's also crystal spelled backwards at the beginning. You'll summon a cannon from nowhere, blast the crystal, and Merlin's dead. Oops. So yeah, then you want to click the manipulator again, reset the memory, interact with your character, and choose the third option. So you'll break the crystal with Excalibur. Then you want to click the crystal itself twice so it becomes named Giant Crystal, and then click this shield that's called the Merlin Sucks shield on the wall to make it the wall shield. Once you've done all that, just play the memory again, and it will work as expected from the quest itself. So you just watch that play out, and you'll get sent back to Closure's office. And you'll just want to talk to Merlin one more time, and he will disappear from the office. So you've completed his part. Next up, you're going to want to talk to Ozan, who's just over here to the west, and go into his past as well. And you'll be on the roof of the Al-Kharid Bank, which is part of, I don't remember exactly what quest this is part of, but just play the memory. I think it's either Diamond in the Rough or Stolen Hearts, one of those quests, the low-level ones from Al-Kharid. Ozan's scared to jump. A goblin randomly shows up and one hits him a 10k with a cannon hit splat, laughs hysterically, and just vanishes. So yeah, that is that one. So you're going to reset this, interact with Ozan to say he will jump second, interact with your character, say they will jump first, and then enter the portal, and interact with the empty cart once so it fills up with hay. You can then go ahead and play the memory once again. And your character will jump off, followed by Ozan, and that will be all set. The memory will be completed. And it'll bring you back to the office once again, and you can talk to Ozan to have him disappear as well, and move on to the final person for this part of the quest line. I'm getting I'm like conflicted if I want to call it the whole thing single quest or call these mini quests, but whatever. I'm just gonna probably be inconsistent with what I say. But come talk to Ava up here, and you'll be back in the Draenor mansion here in Ava's room. So go ahead and play the memory, and they bring back a classic NPC from the Animal Magnetism quest, Cow 1337 Killer, who just hates cows so much. You just gave Ava an undead cow who won't give it up, and he just one-hits her with his crazy axe with a 10k cannon hit. Your character is just can't believe what just happened, and we'll teleport out of there. So yeah, that is that memory, and you're going to want to, of course, reset this, and you'll want to interact with your character and say to give Ava an undead chickens instead of the undead cow. Investigate this lever and then the candle sconce so that it becomes a regular lever. And then investigate the spooky clock and then the bookcase to make it into a wardrobe. And then you can play the memory once again, and it will play out as expected, completing this final part of the quest here. So yeah, she will ask you to go find that bar magnet that you have to find during the quest, and you'll pull the lever to go through the hidden wall there. And that'll be it. So it'll fade to black. Talk to Ava, and she will leave as well. And then you can go talk to Closure, and that will be the first part of the mini quest, or the quest chain. I don't know. The first part of Once Upon a Time, or the second part. Wow. really struggling here because this is the first part we're doing in this video, but the second part of the quest, Flashback, is now done. You'll get a medium XP lamp, so you can use that on whatever you like. I'll be using mine on Herblore, and you can destroy this handwritten message as well. That has there's no issue with doing that. So now we're going to move on to the third part of the quest, which is called Fortunes, and you just want to talk to Closure once again here to start that and accept the quest, and then finish the dialogue, and some more people will appear here in the lobby area. So just wait for that. And he's talking really a lot of words to go through in this one, but yeah, I don't know why they made this whole rope maze just to waste your time when walking to and from here. Wow, he does talk a lot here. There we go. So we've got some people here spawned in the lobby. You're going to want to go there and talk to each of them. So here we have Zanuck. Talk to Zanuck. And then talk to Ariane and Certifi. Just talk to each of them once. And you'll be good to go back and talk to Closure again after that. Talking good old Certifi, a true classic NPC. But yeah, once you've talked to all three of them, go back and talk to Certifi, and Death will show up, and you'll want to go through the chat options in the order 1, 2, 3. So for the first chat that shows up, you just hit 1, Iclaren, and then the second one you hit 2, Sliske, and the third one you hit 3, Death. And that will, I guess, convince him of something. I'm not 100% sure because I don't read all the dialogue. But once you get through the rest of this dialogue, you're going to want to teleport back to either the PVM hub or go to the Draenor Lodestone, either one. Exit to Draenor if you go to the PVM hub, and then go to the wheat field, which is here just to the south. And in the wheat field, there will be 3 scarecrows that are just watermelon and hay sacks on a spear. Just like the scarecrows you can actually make yourself, but they are specific for this quest. And you want to grab 3 of them. Those are the 3 locations of them. And you'll want to then either teleport back if you want. I'm not sure if it would be faster or what, but I'll just run back. Just come a little bit to the northwest of the location where you teleport to War's Retreat or Death's office. And there'll be these signposts here, markers, and you're going to want to click each one of those to place a scarecrow there. So place one there, place one here, and place the final one a little further to the west right there. Once you have placed all 3 of these scarecrows, you're going to want to teleport back to the PVM hub, or you can just walk over to Death's office right there, either way, and then head back to Closure's office through here. And you're going to want to talk to Closure, of course, once again, going through the fantastic little rope maze. So enjoy that. I kind of like it better when I click him and then you do this weird moonwalk, but some people seem to prefer not clicking him first. What do you like to do better? Let me know in the comments. Very important. But yeah, talk to him and you'll get this confiscated sword. So you're going to, again, want to go to Draenor, either by the Draenor Lodestone or the PVM hub like so. Head to the west where you did place those scarecrows, and a little bit behind the final scarecrow will be another marker. And there you can place this this confiscated sword right behind this last scarecrow. And you can head back yet again to talk to Closure via your preferred method. So we'll do that. Go through the office. Why wear pants? This guy knows what's up right here. Can't argue with that. And then talk to Closure in the office once again. And you're going to want to teleport to the Varrock Lodestone after this discussion, so you can go and find Relomia once again. So, yep. We will go there now, and you're going to need to go to the Dancing Donkey Inn, which is actually the one in the fenced off area in southeast Varrock. So, yeah. Some of you might remember this is the location you acquire the plague sample items during the biohazard quest, I believe. If I am not mistaken, you hand them to the chemist guy's little posse outside his house, and they show up in the bar. Here they are, Hops, good old Hops. Everybody's a fan of him. Da Vinci, and I don't know if the third guy is here or not, but yes, Chansey, of course, the very same. But anyways, you're going to want to talk to Rolomia in this bar, and she will shove you back a little bit. When she does that, just talk to her again. And make sure you don't have anything equipped. Oh yeah, pick any option here. Doesn't matter which, just pick any of them. Make sure you don't have anything equipped or in your inventory, and then head back to Closure's office, but yet again, and talk to him. So now you're going to be doing this. You're kind of doing like a miniature version of the Carnelian Rising quest, but for Rolomia. So you're going to want to talk to Closure and say you are ready to start. And if you are hardcore, you're going to take some damage here, and you might think you're going to die, but you're not going to die, so don't worry about it. I know it can look a little scary, but I made sure to test it on my main and everything, and it's definitely safe as long as you don't get glitched or something. So let's just hope that doesn't happen. But either way, Death will come and talk to her, and then she will start walking off, rambling to herself. Once she approaches this first scarecrow, which is now called an evil goon, you're going to want to talk to her, and she's like, that's a scarecrow, but then she'll destroy it anyway. And you're going to want to do this for every one of these that she walks up to. You're going to want to just talk to her again, and she will then destroy it. And eventually you will, of course, reach the end. And that little sword in the ground is supposed to be like her reward for this. So yeah, there we go. She'll destroy that and then move on to the sword. Talk to her one last time, and she'll pick it up. And then you will like yoink her wand or something. You get pissed, and now you have her wand, and you can basically do whatever you want. You can use the wand and attack her or not. If you do attack her with the wand, she'll take damage, but if you hit her enough, she'll just heal to full, and there's no point in doing it. Eventually, the wand will just break if you use it too much. It'll just shatter in your hands. So just sit here and let her wail on you with that sword. And once you get to pretty low health, like where another hit would kill you, it'll just fade to black, and she'll say that she won. And then you will get fully healed by Death when you are moving back to the office. So yeah, just sit here. Again, like I said, can look a little scary for hardcore accounts like myself, but don't worry. And if I do get glitched, I have video proof of it right here. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Just a little bit worried. So right here, it should probably fade to black. There you go. She says, I won. And you'll be back here and congratulating her on her victory. And then you will be sent back to Closure's office and healed to full HP, and then just talk to Closure, and you'll have completed this third step of the Once Upon a Time in Gielinor mini quest chain. So there we go. Fortunes is completed. Get another medium XP lamp. Go ahead and use that up on Herblore, as I always will. And then the finale is up next, which is the one that came out today. And we're going to accept that one. And this one is pretty easy. It's kind of similar to the second part where you were fixing the memories of quests. This one, you're going into people's memories again. But this time it's a little bit different. It's not quests you've completed in the past. It's like scenarios or whatever that you're trying to get to work properly. So once you've finished the conversation with Closure, you can come down here, and there's Meg, Kami, and Philippe Carnelian, who is looking a lot bigger than he used to, for sure. But just hit yes to enter the memory. And there's basically a bunch of people here, and you need to assign them to the right place for the memory to succeed. So the first thing you want to do is assign free agent. In this case, it's the Raptor, and you want to use number 4 for the Raptor to delay Sutcliffe's return or whatever. Then you want to click on the gate here, and you're going to want to assign Meg to the gate because she has the bronze helm and iron chain body. Then you want to assign to this Black Knight patrol over here. You want to assign Eva to that because she is a white knight and will get kidnapped. and then you want to assign Captain Higgs to the roof access on this ladder because she's aware of the Black Knight's routines and will be able to break in without any issue. After you've assigned all of the people, just hit play memory and you'll get a little cutscene of what happens. So probably if you do something wrong or have the memory incorrectly set up, there'll be a hint in this result cutscene as to what was wrong. But you'll see there, Eva gets captured. Captain Higgs is here on the roof and knows exactly when a Black Knight is going to come on patrol and is able to hide from it. And then you will have Eva probably, or not Eva, Meg is probably next. I forget what order these actually go in, but yeah, Meg will be there at the front and the guard will let her in because she has a bronze helm and everything. A pretty funny little jab at themselves for how that would let you in, even though, you know, there's no real reason they would not be able to keep track of who was and wasn't in the Black Knights or whatever. But lastly, this Lieutenant Sutcliffe, or however you say his name, is getting stopped by the Raptor, and he's definitely a little bit scared. I would be as well. The Raptor is kind of a crazy savage, it seems like he would kill you as soon as look at you. And then this final bit of the cutscene here, I think this is the longest one, but they're like solving a little puzzle in the office here, and you know, kind of memeing on completing quest puzzles and stuff like that. And that's it. So that will be the memory completed. Talk to Meg one more time and she will leave. And next up, we're going to go for Philippe, however you want to say it, Philip, I don't know. Talk to him and go to his memory. This one is quite a bit shorter. So start off by right-clicking Assign Free Agent, and the first one you're assigning is Oreb, and you want to click Taunt the Bright Inquisitor, which is option number 4. Then click on this pillar thing here and select Commander Ziliana to be the defender. Click on the dials, the World Gate controls, and select Felipe to do that. And lastly, click on the Bright Inquisitor and select Nemora to do that. And you will be able to play the memory and it will work out properly. Basically, Ziliana is defending Felipe, who is using the dials. Oreb is here to taunt the guy, and Nemora will attack him when he's vulnerable, basically, is the way it all works out here. Don't really understand this one as much. A little bit weird. But yeah, it works out. I was kind of disappointed with this finale, honestly. Based on the teaser images, I had the impression that it was going to be an actual quest with puzzles and stuff, but it's really just another similar mini quest to the others. But I guess that's my fault for not completing the other mini quests and knowing what they were like prior to this one's release. Talk to Philippe once you are out, and he will disappear as well. Then come over here and talk to Kami, and you will move on to the final flashback. Once again, right-click Assign Free Agent on Relomia, and you want to click number 4, Fend Off Tiger's Claw or whatever. Then you want to click on this big puzzle of balls in the middle and select Hanovi to do that. Click on the big door over here and select Kami to do that. And lastly, click on this gong thing over here and select Sojobo to do that. After you've done all those, right-click Play Memory, and that will play out the memory as expected. And then you'll be done. Basically, that is it. This is the final part. You'll just need to talk to Kami once again once you are outside of the memory, and then talk to Closure, and you have completed the quest line. And that will get you another medium XP lamp, a new home teleport override animation, and a golden party hat shard. So yeah, that is it's pretty easy, pretty quick. You can easily get it done in like 30 minutes. Even if you haven't done the other part, that other part doesn't take very long either. So yeah, again, whoops, talk to Kami. Again, definitely check the description if you've somehow watched this whole thing and still didn't complete the first part. The first part of this quest is in the description since I already did that back in February. So yeah, talk to Closure here. And Relomia will say a bunch of stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll teleport away. and then talk to Closure one more time, and that'll be it. So you get the medium XP lamp, Shadow Rip Home teleport, and the golden party hat shard. And then keep going. You will get 4 quest points for completing the full thing and access to an epilogue of sorts. And what you can do is, let's see, where are the drawers? I don't exactly remember. Maybe I have to go through here. There is a way. Oh, yeah, I think you're supposed to go in here. They're still talking. Okay, I'm not sure exactly because I haven't gotten this far, but that's how you complete the quest. Apparently, there's a way to get a clue scroll from here that you can then use to get Closure's robes as a cosmetic override, but that's not actually part of the quest itself. So yeah, you can. I'll probably put in the description or something how to get that once I figure it out. But you should be able to find a clue scroll in the drawer somewhere around here, and then you can get those robes, which aren't that great. But either way, I hope this helped you guys out. Good luck on your golden party hat hunt, and yeah, I will see you guys in the video later today to talk about the update itself. Thanks for watching.